Hi beauties, welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. For today, we're going to be doing a pink look, something really beautiful, pink and mauve, and it is prom season, so I'm thinking we may go ahead and break into some glitter because we haven't done glitter in a while, and it's prom season, so it's the time to break out the glitter. So if you guys are interested in seeing this beautiful pink special night out look, then please stay tuned. Don't forget to like this video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. Subscribe. Hey, subscribe to my channel if you guys are not subscribed. Thank you for your support, thank you for watching, and let's get started. Alright beauty, so I'm going to go ahead and put on a little bit of this lip treatment so that my lips are not chapped and looking dry the whole time. Alright, so let's get started. I think we're going to start with the eyes. And I'm going to be using Fruits Cosmetics. Today, this look is going to be using a lot of Fruits Cosmetics so you can see the wide arrangement of things that they have to offer and see how good the products are. So this is an eye base. This is the coconut eye base from Fruits Cosmetics. And we're going to start with this to just put down our base for eyeshadow. These are very comparable to the P. Louise bases. So if you have been wanting to try P. Louise and it's a little pricey for you, these pretty much give you the exact same effect with the shadows and make them nice and pigmented. Just the way you like it. I don't want this to go out too far, so I'm just going to kind of keep it in where it is right now. And I'm just going to get another brush here and just blend out the edges. Now it's time to go into the palette, y'all. So I'm going to go into my Fruits Cosmetics Fruits Babe palette. This palette was designed for the Fruits Babes, who are the pretty much representatives of the company, who are on the PR and do looks. So this was with us in mind, and it's such a cute palette. I just love how the front looks, and it's a representation of everyone. And this is how the palette looks. It's a very pretty palette, and we're going to go ahead and use that today. So I'm going to start off, I'm thinking about how I want my eye to be blown out. I want this outside part to be like a brownish color, and because I don't want this to be like a whole purple pink color, I want it to be like a brown, and then have the pink on the lid. So right now I'm just going into the brown color from this palette, and I'm blending that all the way from the crease to the outer V, and I'm going to kind of keep this on the outer part of the eye. And so right now I want to create a shape. Whenever you're doing your shadow, you kind of want to have a shape in mind, because the different shapes that you do with your shadows pretty much change your whole eye. So right now I'm thinking this is how I want my shape to be, kind of going over and out, but not too blown out. So that is what I'm doing right now. Literally just going into the brown shade, tapping it out into the shape I want it to be in, and then tapping that out. And now let's blend. I'm bringing this brown to the front as well, kind of like a liner in a sense, over the lid. So that looks good. I love how that's looking so far. Next, I'm going to go ahead and go into my Fruits Cosmetics Fruits Melody palette. Look how beautiful this palette is as well. And we're going to go into this palette here. And I'm going to actually go into a smaller brush so we can make a gradient right above where we have the brown. So this color here is a beautiful, a muted orange color, like a muted orange. And I'm just tapping that right on the line right here. So where we blended, there's a line. There's always a line. We're tapping it right on that line where you would consider it a harsh line, and we're just going to blend that out so that we have a gradient there. And I think that looks so good, you guys. Doesn't that look good? I love it. I love it, love it, love it. The next thing I'm going to do is go into my Fruits Bay palette once again. And this time I'm going to go into the black in this palette. And I'm going to take a brush, it's kind of like a liner brush. And I'm going to line right into the crease here, just to give it a little bit of a gradient. That's going to blend out with the brown. But this is just going to help with the little cut crease we're going to do. Literally just like that, just like a line, okay? Now we're going to go back into the brown that we used from this palette and go right over that line. This is pretty much going to make it a darker brown shade that's similar to the shade that was already there, so it's not too harsh. Now we're going to take our blending brush that we used to start and just blend this out. Then you want to go in with another type brush, kind of like the one that we used at the top here, just to go over that line and get it more pigmented. So more of a crease brush we're going to use here. We're going to tap it right along this line, and it's going to hold the color better because these brushes are more so to get that color in that crease. That looks really nice. Now we're going to go ahead and cut the crease. This is the P. Louise base, so this is the pink one, and the lid is going to be pink, so this is actually a good color to use for this portion. And I'm going to go ahead and cut out the crease how I want it to be. So that is good. I love how that's looking. Perfection. Now we're going to go back into our Fruits Melody palette, and we're going to go into this light pink shade here at the top. That is really, really pretty. So I love how that's looking so far. I love the shape that we have going. I'm going to go back into this liner brush and just clean up around the shape, the brown color here. That is looking so pretty. I'm going to go back into the Fruits Bay palette, and I'm going to go back into the black color in this palette, and I'm going to put that right by the lash line. That looks so cute, you guys. I love how this looks so far. Yes, it's giving me the vibes that I was looking for. Now we want to go ahead and add some glitter to this look. I have this pretty pink color right here that I think will go perfect, so we're going to go ahead and add that. That is beautiful, y'all. Yes, this is giving what it was supposed to give. Now let's go ahead and do the other eye off camera, and I'll be back. Alright, beauties, eyes are done. Let's get started on the face. We're going to moisturize with our Matte Oil Control Lotion from e.l.f. Cosmetics. Y'all already know how I feel about this. If you're oily, I highly recommend it. Next, we're going to go in with one of my new favorite products from e.l.f. This is the Oil Control Pore Minimizing Serum. This works so well at helping to minimize pores, absorbs into the skin nicely. It leaves a sticky feel for the foundation. Doesn't my skin have a healthy glow now? It leaves a nice healthy glow. I love it. Now we're going to go ahead and go into our Poreless Putty Primer. Because we are trying to have no pores, honey. Okay, we're going to a special event. We don't need pores. Who is she? Who is pores? We don't know her. This 3 products together will leave your skin Like, perfect. I'm going to add a thin layer of powder. Very thin layer because my skin is kind of going through a phase now where it's not oily, but it's more oily combination. And I don't want to have too much powder where it's going to make it too dry. A little bit of shine. You still got the healthy glow coming through, but it just helped to mattify the situation. So the foundation we're going to use today is going to be a new one that I haven't used yet. This is the Huda Beauty foundation, and this is in the Faux Filter Luminous Matte. So this is the gingerbread in the new formula, because I love the old formula. I know people complained about the strong smell and stuff, but for me it did not bother me. It didn't irritate my skin. I liked it for like a full coverage moment. That will be what I will use. So we're going to see how good this one is. Is it the same? Is it different? Let's see. There we go. Now with the other foundation, one pump and done. So I just did about 1.5 pumps. As you can see, that's about 1 pump and that's a half with this new foundation, because this one is more, it's supposed to be like a luminous one. So it's not going to be as mattifying, I don't think, which is fine with me because, like I said, my skin is going through a combination. It's like combination now. So let's see. Okay, so far the coverage on this is really good. I probably could have just done the 1 pump instead of the 1.5 based on what I'm seeing with this coverage. And honestly, this is pretty mattifying. I thought that it wasn't going to be. I thought it was going to be more of a luminousness to it. But I feel like this is pretty mattifying. There is no smell. Like the first one had a strong perfumey smell. There's no smell with this one. The coverage, yes. Let's go ahead and conceal. I'm going to go in with the Born This Way foundation from Too Faced in Cookie. I'm going to bring that into the inner part of the eye. And then just kind of go like that. Forehead, nose, under the cheekbone, around the mouth. Now into my Juvia's Place foundation stick in the color Benin. In all the areas where we want to contour. Then we want to add some blush. I like to use my P. Louise base as also a blush. So this will be my cream blush here. It's time to start blending the contour first. And literally you just have to tap and it's going to start blending itself out. Don't go underneath the line you created, go above it. And that's what I really love about using a cream based contour. It just melts into the skin. See how good that looks? Like, just blend it out like a dream. Yes, honey, this looks so good. Let's go ahead and focus on blending out our blush now. Love it. Now let's blend out the highlight. Alright, now we go back in with our contour brush without adding new products, we are just going to blend around where we already contoured to make sure we don't lose any of that. Now we're going to set the entire face. So we're going to go in with the Chalk powder once again to set the entire face with a thin felling of powder. Alright, face is set. The thin velling of powder is just like I said to just set everything. Now we're going to actually go in and do the work of highlighting and contouring. So I'm going to go in with my flower powder in Plantain, and we're going to add that underneath the eyes, pretty much in all the areas where we highlight. And in this little area here, I'm just going to blend this. I don't want it to be, the line to be so harsh there. Same on the other side. I'm going to add another powder on top of this to brighten, so I don't want to add too much of this powder so it don't end up too powdery. Alright, so that is good, you guys. That looks great actually. Now we're going to go ahead and contour our face. For contour, I'm going to be going into the Blended Fruits palette from Fruits Cosmetics. Once again, beautiful artwork, and this is how beautiful the palette is. And we're going to be using this to contour. I'm going to go into this color here and mix it with a little bit of this one for the contour. And the good thing about this contour palette is it has colors that go all the way to deep chocolate. That is good, y'all. Now we're going to go ahead and go in and just tap in the highlight. Alright, so look at this, y'all. We are chiseled, honey. Chiseled. And now we're going to brighten. So I'm going to go ahead and go into my flower powder in Cassava. I'm going to use that to brighten. Everything else can stay. We're going to do the under eye, so we need to have this powder here, but we just wanted to set that. I'm going to go ahead and go into the brown. I'm going to add a little bit of the black from the Fruits Melody palette right underneath the lash line. I'm going to add some liner to my waterline. This is the e.l.f. Cosmetics Lock and Seal, and it's in Espresso, I believe. Love that, love that. It's brow time, it's brow time. So I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Cosmetics Coffee Liner, and this is an eyeliner that we're going to use for the brows. Go ahead and brush through this brow. So I'm going in with the e.l.f. Precise Brow Pencil now. I'm going to go through my brows. Any areas where I feel like I need a little bit extra, I'm going to do that. I'm going to use the Lash Paradise Mascara from L'Oreal. So for lashes, I'm going to go in with the Lime Leaf Lashes from Fruits Cosmetics. So we're going to bronze up now, add some color back to this face, become alive again. I'm going to go into my blush binder from the Crayon Case. And I'm going to go into these two colors here to bronze with the Judy brush. So that looks good, y'all. I'm loving it. Now we're going to go ahead and go with our blotting powder as a finishing powder. This is the powder here, and it's from e.l.f. Cosmetics. Now I'm going to add a little blush. I'm going to go into the Hype Beauty and Dreamy. How pretty is that? I love it. And then we're going to go ahead and add our highlighter. And we're going to use our Lashing Out Glam highlighter today in Princess Cut because we're doing pink. This will be our inner corner as well as our highlight on our face. It's a beautiful icy pink. So for lips, we're going to go in with King lipstick from Lashing Out Glam. And then we want to just lighten this up a little, so I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Loyalist from Maybelline Super Matte Stay Ink. Then I'm going to go into Muse. This is from Lashing Out Glam. Beautiful. Then I want to add a little bit of Caked Up from Lashing Out Glam to the center. Alright you guys, this is gorgeous. This is so beautiful. Prom ready, honey. So what I'm going to do right now is get the rest of myself together and I'll be right back. Alright beauty, so this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial on this special occasion prom night look. I wanted to do something. I know right now a lot of events are happening. Outside is opening back up. People are able to go to proms. People are able to go places. So I wanted to do something that was a special event, and because I haven't done something like this in a while, and I know a lot of people are probably looking for a tutorial to help them to be able to do their makeup. So hopefully this helps somebody for prom or for a special event or whatever it may be that is coming up. It's very, very simple look and it's very pretty. The glitter definitely is the star of the show, and I'm just so here for this. The glitter that I used came from Bolive Beauty, B-O-L-I-V-E, and the glitter looks stunning. So I definitely recommend you guys use that glitter. Most of the products I used today were from Fruits Cosmetics. I used the Fruits Cosmetics palette for the eyes, the Fruits Cosmetics lashes, the eye base was Fruits Cosmetics. So I used a lot of Fruits Cosmetics products just so you guys can see this brand. It is an indie brand and it is a bomb brand, and as you can see, bomb products. and I'm so here for it. I hope you guys are too. Let me know if you are feeling this look. Let me know if you would rock this look, and don't forget to like this video so that you guys are enjoying my content. It helps me to know that I am delivering what you guys want to see, and if you guys do have something in the comments that you want to tell me that you would like me to do, definitely let me know so I can do that for you. And don't forget, if you are not subscribed, tell me, what are you doing? What are you doing? Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. Subscribe. Hey, subscribe. Subscribe to my channel if you guys are not subscribed. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to be your own kind of beautiful, because there's only one you. Bye.